under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Ought to be a good one here between the Minnesota Twins and the Detroit Tigers. As October looms, the pennant race intensifies. It's a pivotal matchup between two division rivals. Next. Blake Snell, the southpaw out of the state of Washington, will be the starter. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, this guy's done a real good job on the year keeping the opponent's batting average down. Both righties and lefties coming into this one, hitting under 250 against this guy. He's been good all season long.
Now batting, Rod Carew. So we check out how he did in August versus how he's finishing off the season down the stretch here in September. First delivery to him on the way. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. So, guys, these Tigers, as they begin play here tonight, despite the loss last time out, they'd won 4 in a row, so they'd been on a nice little roll here.
Yeah, Matty V. I think one of the toughest things, D-Row, is to keep playing with this sense of urgency. It looks like they're playoff bound, but the thing is, you need to keep going and not take your foot off the gas pedal.
Yeah, you need to be rewarded for the marathon, and that's exactly what this team has done. They've already clinched a playoff berth, and now they get ready for the sprint. Try and find a way to get healthy, but not lose focus.
2-1 now to the Twins' leadoff man. That's popped up. Williams in foul ground, but this will land untouched. Good night for scarves and mittens. It's 48 degrees here at first pitch. The 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
That was kind of a gift to the hitter. He's up there probably thinking of protecting on 2-2, but when you launch a ball that high out of the strike zone, it's obviously easy to take that one.
And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And he will coast into second with a leadoff double.
That's what you want your leadoff hitter to do every time. He wastes a lot of pitches, makes the pitcher work, then to cap it off, he drives one for a double. That might be one of the best at-bats we'll see all game long.
Max Kepler the next to grab a bat. Previous history with Blake Snell, he's totaled 4 hits in 18 at-bats. He also has 1 home run. Here comes the first pitch.
Ball, that's down.
Time for a look at the umpires working this one. Behind the plate is Darryl Parker.
Well, D-Row, Darryl Parker behind the dish, and you never really know what you're going to get from this guy.
Yeah, sometimes, and I'd hate to be mean and say he flips a coin back there because that's not the case. But as an offensive player, you have to find a consistent zone. You just can't.
2-0 now. From the stretch. Sent on the ground out to second. Throw on to first by Young in time for the out.
Batting third, the center fielder, Torii Hunter.
In is Torii Hunter. Pair of hits in 5 trips to the plate in yesterday's game. From the stretch. Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here 0-1.
You rarely see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and man, as a hitter, probably a good chance you're not going to see that pitch again.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And now a curveball as he's got to lean out of the way. That one nearly got him. One and one, here it comes. Slow little grounder left side. Gonna be a tough play. And indeed, he'll take only the out at first as the run comes in to score.
Good manufactured run right there. Lead off double, move him over with the ground ball, and just put the ball in play and let him come home. Make scoring runs look easier than it actually is.
Up next for Minnesota, Harmon Killebrew. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Counts 1-0.
2 out, nobody on. Swing and a miss, 1-1.
I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Wow, was he behind that fastball? Great job on the mound using the curveball to set up the heater.
And they could go either way now, I suppose.
A 2-ball, 1-strike count to the Twins' first baseman. Now the 2-1. And he fouls this one off. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. So 1 run here on 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. It's the Twins 1. The Tigers coming to bat. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Jose Barrios, the right-hander out of Puerto Rico, will be the starter. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Their ball club is going to have to keep a close eye on this one. This guy's nearing 200 innings on the season, and that's a lot of innings. A guy that takes the ball every 5 days. I'm sure they're going to watch to see if there are any signs of him tiring early in this one.
Digging in now, Ty Cobb. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Here's the pitch.
Ball, that's too high.
And guys, as we take a look at the Twins at the start of play here tonight, they've been playing some pretty good baseball of late as they've won 6 of their last 8 games.
Yeah, Matty V, we're getting a look at a really good team right here, D-Row. The only thing you hope they can do is to stay focused as the season winds down. They're a good team, and it looks like they could go a long way in the postseason.
Dan, I've racked my brain trying to figure out what's the best way to go in. Clinch your division early, be playing good baseball, meaningful baseball down the stretch to get into the postseason. Bottom line is it's an 11-12 game sprint when you get in. You want to be executing on all cylinders when you get in, but anything can happen.
Swinging away and maybe a bit too anxious there. Still ahead in the count, 3-1. And he looks at ball 4 now. So he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of the steal when he's on base.
As if things aren't tough enough here playing in this hostile environment, he walks the leadoff hitter, and oh yeah, he's a threat to run every time he gets on base. Not the way he wanted to start this outing.
Next for the Tigers, Michael Young. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. First pitch on its way. The high fastball is in there. Here comes the 0-1. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. And he misses 2-1.
Sometimes you got to be aggressive offensively, but sometimes you just let the pitcher dig his own grave. Patience and discipline seem to be the way to go right here.
Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. Pitch misses low. The throw down is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base.
Looks like they're trying to be aggressive on the base pass in order to get that run back they give up at the top of the first. I like that, especially early in the game, so we'll see if they can drive him in now.
And this pitch misses here as well. Back-to-back walks now, but at least that'll put the force back in order here.
Well, this guy's been prone to giving up walks in bunches, and that's already 2 walks here in the early going. We'll see if this continues to be an issue for him as this start continues.
So stepping in, Al Kaline, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike.
Little traffic on the base paths right here, but one pitch away from getting a double play and getting right back into control.
Comes set and the 0-1.
Nope.
Hit in the air down the right field line. Kepler is over to his left as he snags this one for the first out of the inning. And he'll move up to third now. Runners at the corners here with one away.
The left field. Joey.
Digging in, Joey Gallo, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. First offering on its way. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
Hey, either this hitter needs a cup of coffee or he was sitting off speed right there.
Runners are at first and third, one away. Strike taken up in the zone.
0-2.
Surprised the pitcher would even go to the top of the zone looking for a double play in this situation.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
I got the count.
Way outside. 1-2.
Man, the pitcher let the guy off easy right there. That 0-2 pitch wasn't even close. I'd rate that as a non-competitive pitch.
Swing and a miss. A big strikeout, and he's 1 out away from working out of a jam.
Boy, there's the perfect pitch right there. The straight changeup. He hadn't used it yet in this at bat, and what does he do? He uses it, pulls the string, and gets the big strikeout.
Into the box, Joe Torii. And this is popped foul off to the right and back into the seats. He'll start this one at 269, and even 20 home runs and 78 RBIs. Comes set, the 0-1. Popped him up. Killebrew is there, and he puts this one away for the third out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. A couple of walks, but no damage. Back with more Monday Night Baseball following this. Standing in, Nelson Cruz. And check out the recent numbers. Clearly providing a lot of thump at the plate right now. First pitch coming. Here it is.
That's a ball.
Fastball well outside.
Ball 1, no strike.
Needed to lay off that pitch upstairs, but it's 1-1.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
And that fastball's too much for him there, 1-2.
He got a swing and a miss on that last pitch, but that's not the location he wants to live in against a hitter of this quality.
The 1-2.
Ball, that's just out. Three balls, 2 strikes.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Kaline moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1.
Batting fifth. The catcher, number 8. Mitch Garver.
Into the box, Mitch Garver comes in after a day of rest yesterday, so we'll see if it did him any good. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Ball.
1 out, nobody on. And this is just off the outside corner, ball 2.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters' counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
Popped him up. Rogers is there. And that's the 2nd out of the inning.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
The next twin up, Miguel Snell. And as you can tell easily from the splits, he's really struggled away from their home ballpark. First pitch of the at-bat.
Yep, that ball went out.
Hey, they say solos won't kill us, but I got to believe this guy's looking to do exactly that.
The 1-0.
No, inside.
Hey, not a good spot to be, down 2-0. This guy has some serious pop at the plate. I'm expecting a big hack here.
The pitch.
Ball, that's high.
I'd be shocked if this wasn't a 4-pitch walk right here. He doesn't want to mess around and leave something over the heart of the plate and get beat in this situation.
And he won't even have to take the bat off its moorings. A 4-pitch walk here.
Well, they were obviously pitching around him there, and I don't blame them. With the bases empty and 2 outs and a hitter of this caliber at the plate, make somebody else beat you.
Coming to the plate now, Eddie Rosario. And we'll see if they can make him pay for the 2-out walk. Always considered a big no-no, of course. Here comes the first pitch.
Hey.
That was a pretty good fastball after he walked the hitter previous. There was a little angry on that heater.
Snell, the runner at first with 2 gone. Skied in the air to straightaway left. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. Twins wind up stranding 1. And after an inning and a half, it's 1-0. Now at the plate, Ryan Klesko. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
The first baseman, Ryan.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Let's go.
That's a ball.
In today's game, everybody's trying to work off the mound north-south, trying to elevate that heater. He wanted that pitch right there, but I can tell you as an offensive player, I'd rather give you 6 inches off east-west than to have you call that high fastball.
Hit hard towards center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So a good start to the inning for the Tigers as their leadoff hitter's on base.
This guy is on absolute fire right now. Average has crept over 280 and trending north. Watch out for this guy his next couple ABs.
So that brings up the Hall of Famer Alan Trammell. Day off for him yesterday, but back out there for this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. Throw over to first, but the runner's back easily. On its way, the 0-1 pitch.
Nope, ball 1.
A runner at first with no outs here. And he's a little too high with that one. 2 balls and a strike. The 2-1 home. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And foul, though it had the home run distance. Line drive to left. And that'll get down for a base hit.
I guarantee you at release point he wanted to pull this pitch back. Change up, middle of the plate, usually gets deposited in the seats.
So now to the plate, Matt Williams, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. Fastball called for strike two.
Yeah, this is straight survival mode. Down 0-2. The numbers are definitely not with the batter here.
First and second here with nobody out. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. The 0-2 once more. A bouncer to the left side. To second for one, but no real shot at two as he's safe easily at first.
Definitely a risky and aggressive play for the pitcher there, but he made it work out. They've practiced plays like that a lot in spring training, so it paid off this time.
Now at the plate, Jake Rogers, and their runners at the corners now. First pitch on its way.
Nope, that's a ball.
Hey, this is a spot as a pitcher right now you want to get a little bit greedy. Ideal would be to roll up a 2-ball. At worst, try to get yourself a strikeout.
Fouled away. Rogers, a 6'1" right-handed swinger and thrower. He's a second-year big leaguer. The 1-1 home. Waves and misses for strike number two.
Big pitch coming up right here. He'd love for a ground ball or a strikeout.
Runners are at the corners with one man out. Good take there to lay off the high fastball.
Everyone in the ballpark knows what the pitcher's intentions are in this situation. Great job at the plate to lay off a tough pitch in a good spot.
Here now the 2-2. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. Now the payoff pitch home. Lined hard to the left side. But this will be a foul ball. Runners are at first and third, one away. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
I think he was trying to be a little too fine there, and a walk is the result. Well, the good news is he has a force at every base. The bad news, a single probably drives in a couple of runs.
Striding in once again, Ty Cobb. He drew a walk his first time up. From the belt, the pitch. Line towards center field. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And not in time as the run scores.
Obviously, he's hoping for more up there with the bases loaded, but you can't be too upset with a sac fly.
Stepping up now, Michael Young. 2s all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course, here in inning number 2. Hoping to limit the damage, here's the pitch. Hot shot down the line. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Seared down the first baseline, but this will get foul for strike 2. fouled off. And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside the strike zone. Tigers get just the one. We'll go now to the top of the third. All tied at 1-1. New inning set to get underway. Stepping up to the plate, Marwin Gonzalez. He'll get to take his first cuts here. The pitch. And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball one. It's 2-0 to Marwin Gonzalez. Now the 2-0. Grounded weakly down the line toward third. But this will get foul. 2-1. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
You could pretty much book it that a fastball's coming. A challenge fastball right here. He cannot allow the 9-hole hitter to get on base with the top of the order looming.
And he lays off there, ball four. So the leadoff man is on here to begin inning number 3.
And that's what you want from your leadoff hitter. Shows some great patience and discipline, making the pitcher labor to start the game. The result is a leadoff walk and a chance to make some early noise.
Digging in, Cruz. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once in AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. And this is low, ball 2. 2-1.
Hey, after the double in his first at-bat, looks like he's trying to pitch around this guy a little bit.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2. Leadoff man aboard here in a 1-1 ball game. Into center field, line drive, base hit.
Man, that's a nice job by the batter right there, keeping the front side in. Not easy on a curveball. Would have been easy to throw the front side and hook that foul, but he was able to stay inside and drive it for a base hit.
At the plate, Kepler.
Ball one.
Lays off 1-0. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Now the 1-0. And it's fouled away. Here's the 1-1 delivery.
Ball, that pitch is out.
And he'll lay off a fastball up in the zone here, and that brings it to 2-1 now.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
None out, runners at first and second. Swung on, but fouled off to the left. Here now the 2-2. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Gallo is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Now batting, the center fielder, Torii Hunter.
Into the box now, Torii Hunter. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result. That's his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
Now a swing and a fly ball. But this will land untouched. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. One and 2 now. From the stretch. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
That strikeout was all about setting the hitter up with hard stuff. You can see the first 3 pitches are coming in fast, and then he slows it down on the 4th pitch, knowing the hitter is sort of conditioned for the hard stuff. Yet another way to upset a hitter's timing.
To the plate now, Harmon Killebrew, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the 3rd. Comes set, the 0-1. And a slider gets away from him here as it just about got him in the ankle.
Boy, his pitch count has really spiked here in this inning. He's up to over 50 already.
2 down, runners at first and second. Took him right up the ladder that time, and it's 1 and 2.
With the way this guy's throwing on the mound, you cannot be chasing. You have to set your sights a little bit lower and control the strike zone.
Strike 3 called as he can't get the bat off his shoulders. Side retired. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. We're back with more on this Monday night after this. Next up for Detroit, Al Kaline. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
The right fielder. Al.
Here's the first pitch to him. Bounce towards the mound. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. And with 1 away for him here in the inning, let's take a quick look at the standings, and you can see that these guys pretty much have the division in hand to this point in the season. So that brings up the big bat of Joey Gallo. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Ball inside.
The 1-0 home. Ground ball right side, straight into the shift. Gonzalez is there, on to first, and very quickly 2 are gone here in the home 3rd.
The designated hitter, number 9. Go. Torii.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Joe Torii, 0 for 1 after a pop-out in foul territory his first time through.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
1-0 the count. Hit the other way out toward right field. Kepler's there for it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit. We've played 3 full. We're tied at 1. Back from Comerica Park in Detroit as we send it down to Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Twins to discuss his thoughts on Minnesota's lineup so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
Thank you, Heidi. 7th inning ready to roll. Now to the plate, Marwin Gonzalez.
The shortstop, Marwin Gonzalez.
First offering on its way.
Ball 1, no strike. Inside, ball.
Line down the left field line. But this will be foul. Now here's the pitch.
Ball 3.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
The 3-1 pitch. To right field and deep. Look at this thing go. Gone to lead off the inning. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. 12 home runs for him now thus far, and the Twins move out on top 2-1.
I know hindsight's 20/20, but you can't throw that pitch to that guy. Don't forget, he homered yesterday, so you know he's locked in and ready to roll up there. We'll see if he learns from that mistake.
So now to the plate, Cruz. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Hard hit to the left side, but taken in out there, it's short. And that's a loud out number 1.
Right field. Max Kepler.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Max Kepler. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. And the pitch.
Nope, that's a ball.
1 out, nobody on. Swing, and there it goes. He got all of that ball. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. Solo shot to right center. Home run number 9 on the year. And it gives the Twins a 3-1 lead.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
Brian Garcia comes on to pitch here with 1 man gone in the top of the 7th.
Number 33, Brian Garcia. Now batting. The center field.
At the plate, Torii Hunter. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Definitely had the distance, but it winds up a foul ball. One strike now to Hunter. A little too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside. Swung on and missed. 1-2 now. Still only one out in the inning. The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2. Now here's the pitch. Line toward the gap in left center. And that's into the outfield for a one-out base hit.
Hey guys, he's not known for being a singles hitter right here, but that's his second knock of the game.
And I'm sure he'll take him, but the guys on the other side of the scorecard might be thinking we really avoided a worse fate. Standing in now, Harmon Killebrew. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Before the 0-1, he'll check on first, and he'll get back in safely. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Cobb is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
Up next for Minnesota, the designated hitter, Nelson Cruz.
Next will be the designated hitter, Nelson Cruz. He went down on strikes last time up.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
And they start him out with a slider. Good spot, but he doesn't get the call. 1-0. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
And it's fouled away. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. Two out with the man at first. Rolled slowly down the third baseline. But this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. And there goes Hunter. Just out in front of that one, still 2-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And a slider swung on and missed, and the side is retired. So 2 runs come across here, both coming via the solo home run. 7th inning stretch time here at the ballpark. It's the Twins 3 and the Tigers 1. Stepping in, Matt Williams. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast? They could certainly use that right now.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
0-1.
A ball and no strikes. Hit out towards second. And a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning.
Dan, I'll tell you, it doesn't matter what it looks like right there. That long dart felt so good.
Oh, Dero, this guy's been due. He really needed that one.
At the plate now, Jake Rogers. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. A ball and a strike.
Well, he's done a real nice job with that breaking ball in this start. That's not the first time he's locked a guy up with it.
1-1, here it is.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. Ty Cobb, who represents the possible go-ahead run here, waits in the on-deck circle. Skied into straightaway right. Kepler's there for it. 1 away.
The center fielder, number 0.
Here's the Minnesota skipper making his way out to the mound. And a change is forthcoming, as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. So as he departs, he'll remain responsible for the man left aboard, but he cannot lose this one. Tyler Duffy takes the call from the pen as he'll try to get the final 2 outs of this 7th frame.
Tyler Duffy.
Ty Cobb will be the first to greet him here as he'll stand in with a runner at first and 1 away. From the belt, kicks and deals. Hit hard to third. To Cruz at second. On to first, and how about that for an entrance? 1 pitch, 2 outs, and the inning is over. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. Back with more Monday Night Baseball following this. Nick Anderson has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. All set for the start of the inning. Digging in, Mitch Garver. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Garver.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Ball, that's up there.
Now the Tigers have some action in the bullpen as a left-hander starts to get loose. Good zip on that one as he just throws it by him for strike 1.
It's becoming more and more common in today's game to see relievers like this that can run it up there close to 100 miles per hour. But it's so fun to watch it. He blew it right by him there.
The 1-1 is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
2 strikes.
Go to that well one more time. He's been late on the first 2.
No, that's
now
down.
a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now. Pitch on the way. Into center field, line drive base hit. So their half of the 8th opens with a man aboard. Cutting it close here, but he comes through in the 8th to extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he was staring at his last at-bat right there, or probably his last at-bat. Would have been tough to get him another AB in this one, but he's able to get it done.
Hey, better late than never. And I'm sure when he walked into that batter's box right there, he's thinking, this very well could be my last AB of this game. So if I'm going to keep this streak alive, going to have to do it right now.
So the big bat of Miguel Sano digs in next. And that'll split the gap, as it should be extra bases. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
This guy just feasts on mistakes up in the zone, and that's exactly what he gets right here. A belt-high pitch, he drives into the alley. Great chance now with 2 runners in scoring position.
Striding in, Eddie Rosario. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. And it looks as though the decision makers in the dugout will give him a free pass to first, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force play is now in order.
Well, they felt it was better to take the bat out of the hands of a guy like that. He's just too dangerous, and they decided they'll take their chances with the next guy in the lineup.
First delivery to him on the way. Marwin Gonzalez is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. And he fouls this one off. Needs a punch out here. Can he get it? Yes, he can. Strike 3 called, and that's a big out, number 1.
Now batting.
So the batting order turns over now, and set to go Cruz, and he's got an opportunity to add to this lead, but the double play is in order. First pitch coming. Here it is. Rolled slowly down the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. From the stretch. Slow roller down the third baseline. But that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. 8th inning of this low-scoring affair. 3-1 our score. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
Hey, this is a monster strikeout situation right here. The double play would be great in this situation, but I know he's going for the K. You get a 1-2 count on a guy, he's going to throw his nastiest stuff.
Working for the punch out and the offering.
All right, no more hoping he's going to chase. It's 2-2 now. You've got to come up with the best pitch right here, because this is definitely a strikeout situation.
And this one gets away. And the run will score on the wild pitch. My goodness.
Man, he's out there trying to throw strikes and give his guys a chance to come back and maybe win this thing, but that wild pitch and the insurance run it allows to score certainly aren't helping matters in the slightest.
Out of the stretch, the 3-2 pitch on. And he misses with it, ball 4, so that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball.
These guys on defense are still within striking distance, but after that walk, one swing of the bat could really blow this thing wide open.
Oliver Drake is called upon to pitch, really needing that double play ball. Bases are loaded here with only 1 man out.
Oliver. Great.
Kepler will be the first to meet him here, and he'll do so in an enviable situation indeed. Bases loaded and only 1 out now.
Yeah, in his last at-bat, he hit a changeup out for a home run, so it'll be interesting this AB to see if they give him a steady diet of fastballs.
Here comes the first pitch. And a ball 1-0. Bases are loaded with only 1 out. There's a belt-high strike to even the count at 1-1. From the belt, kicks and deals. And the splitter's in there as he gets ahead here 1-2. And this is swung on and missed. A huge out there as the bases will stay loaded with 2 away now.
Now batting, the center fielder.
And now a crucial spot. Bases loaded.
Hunter.
2 men gone. And that brings in the center fielder, Torii Hunter. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Righty against righty as this is taken for a ball. It's 1-0.
There are a couple of points in every game that could decide winning or losing. This is one of those critical spots. Time to make some great pitches.
The set and the 1-0. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
Hey.
1-1 pitch is a splitter, called strike 2.
He's got a chance to ring up back-to-back Ks here, and that would be huge in this situation.
The set and the 1-2.
2-2 count.
Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. Bases are loaded here, 2 down. A splitter, but he started it too low as it bounces up to the plate.
Well, this has been a long inning already, and I know he doesn't want it to get any longer. I expect a challenge pitch right here.
Out of the stretch, the 3-2 home. And that misses. Ball 4. A run will come in to score.
And it's times like these that a pitcher feels awfully lonely. I can see why he didn't want to be too aggressive. Last thing he wants to do is give up a grand slam to a dangerous hitter, but walking in a run is painful too. And here he is again, still with the bases loaded.
Now the number 4 Minnesota hitter, Harmon Killebrew. 8th batter of the inning now with the bases loaded and 2 away. First pitch of the at-bat.
Counts 1-0.
Ooh, he's really in trouble, and it's just getting worse and worse and worse. This guy needs to find the strike zone in the worst way.
Has a look, now the pitch.
Hey. 1 ball, 1 strike.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive in a run. Gonna have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
And a splitter here, but he had a bit too much on it as this bounces up to the plate. Here now the 2-2 is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 3. So they do strike for 2, but it could have been much worse as they strand the bases loaded. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. Twins are out in front, 5-1. Tyler Clippard is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 36, Tyler Clippard.
So striding forward now, Michael Young, 0 for 2 from him so far in this one.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Hunter's got a read on it. 1 away.
Now batting. Right fielder. Al. Kaline.
Digging in and looking for more, Al Kaline. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Now here it comes. And smart to lay off there as the fastball misses. It's 1-2 now. Just hung in there on that one. 5-1 our score as we play the 8th. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys on this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and have backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
Here's Joey Gallo now.
You'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. May have gotten a piece of that one, but no matter, it's 1-1. Here is a ground ball now for the shortstop to the right of second. Throw on to Killebrew gets him, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit. They're down 5-1. Kirby Yates enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Striding forward now is the DH, Nelson Cruz. He'll try and lead things off here in inning number 9. First pitch on its way. On its way, the 0-1 pitch.
No, inside.
Splitter, 2-2. Pitch on the way. A bouncer to the left side. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
Now batting. The catcher. Mitch Garver.
Ready now, Mitch Garver. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1 for 4 day. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Nope, outside. Ball in.
Pitch on the way.
Ball, that's low.
Miguel Sano is on deck.
Hey.
Taking all the way, and it's 3-1
Three
now.
balls, one strike.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes.
Ball 4.
He loses him on ball 4.
Well, he walked him on 5 pitches, but that last pitch was really good. He missed down, but only by a hair. When a hitter has a 3-1 count, he can wait until he gets a pitch he loves.
Trying to pick things up where he left off, Miguel Sano. He came across to score after doubling in his last at-bat.
Yeah, he jumped all over that first pitch last time up. Interested to see if he has the same approach this AB.
Starts him with a good
0-1.
rising fastball there for strike 1. Runners on first with 1 down. Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hold, 0-2.
That's exactly the pitch you don't want to be chasing in these situations. He's going to keep that ball down below the hollow of the knee, try and get you to ground into a double play. You have to set your sights at least belt high.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing, and there it goes. Deep to left field. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. Two runs on the board after that home run by Miguel Sano. Number 17 for him on the season, as it's now a 6-run ball game.
I don't know if you constitute that as a great piece of hitting. Certainly love the result. I have no idea how he takes a slider, potentially outside and off the plate, and pulls it for a homer.
The left fielder, number 20, Eddie Rosario.
Into the box now, Eddie Rosario, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Go Tigers!
The 1-1.
That's ball 2.
Looks like this guy's afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. Gave up that home run earlier in the inning. Needs to get back to being aggressive.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Just off the inside part of the plate, it's 3-1.
It's clear he just hasn't been able to find any rhythm out there. Pretty much unable to hit any of his spots, and now he's at 3-1, and he's put him into another great hitting count.
And now a pitch on the way. Sharply hit ball back up the middle, and that'll make him 1 for 4 in this one. Well, fastball count, their yielded fastball mark.
Yeah, you drive to the ballpark praying to get in 1-3-1 count a night and buy yourself that guaranteed fastball, and he didn't miss it.
Stepping in now, Marwin Gonzalez. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-0.
Hey! 1-1.
Still only 1 out in the inning. A ball and 2 strikes to the Twins shortstop. The 1-2 is taken for ball
that's
2.
out.
The 2-2 is laid off and the count runs full.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Now this is foul tipped right into the catcher's glove as he holds on to preserve the strikeout, and there are 2 away.
Up next for Minnesota.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Rod Carew. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. First pitch of the at-bat.
Ball 1, no strike.
The 1-0.
No, that's low.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
The 2-0 on the way. Hit sharply on the ground. And a sliding attempt at first, but this sneaks by him, a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Now batting. Right fielder. Max Kepler.
Colin Poche enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Number 38. Gallo. Poche.
Into the box, Max Kepler, as he'll take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0. He's ready. Now the pitch. Oh, tough to catch up when it's moving like that. 2 down, runners at first and second.
Ball.
Hit the target, but this is low. 2-1. Hit hard back up the middle, and that'll get by into center field for a base hit. And now Gracious just getting the ball back into the infield is becoming a problem. And he is in to score from second as the throwing mistake defensively came back to factor into that one.
The center fielder. Torii Hunter.
At the plate, Torii Hunter fouled away. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. The pitch, a fastball off his glove, and it bounds away. So now 2 men in scoring position. 3 runs already home here. A shot down the first baseline, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
Here we go, guys. Come on.
The 1-2 is a fastball that misses.
Number 3 hole hitter up right now. Cleanup guy on deck. 2 ball, 2 strike count. I think pitcher wants to make something happen right here.
The 2-2. Lofted in the air out toward right center. And that's in there. Base hit. One run is in. Throw comes to second. The tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, the side is retired. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate in scoring 5. On now to the bottom of inning number 9. Twins lead it 10-1.
Leading up.
So now to the plate, Joe Torii.
The designated hitter.
Popped him up. Gonzalez into shallow left. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
Every pitcher loves to get quick outs, right? How about that? One pitch, one out, a pop-up to start the inning.
Now at the plate, Ryan Klesko. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Nope,
Low
that's
for
down.
ball 1.
Hey!
Called strike at the knees. Evens the count at 1-1. And he'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. One out, nobody on. All even now, 2-2. Fouled off. The 2-2. A swing and a miss for out number 2, and a ball he had no chance of making contact with. Now in the box, Alan Trammell. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Here's the pitch. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. And there will be October baseball in the Twin Cities. The Twins are champs of the AL Central.
Well, you always want to be playing good baseball when you head into the postseason, and they get a win here on the final day of the season. They have to be feeling good about their team and their chances moving forward.
10-1, the final lopsided score in this ball game. Minnesota win for the 96th time, most in the division. Jose Barrios records the victory, his 13th of the year. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious Twins, 10 runs, 13 hits, no errors. They left 13 men on base. For the Tigers, 1 run, 5 hits, 1 error. They left 7 men on base. Time of the ball, 3 hours and 32 minutes.